Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing a love reading for Cancerians today. That's Cancer in all placements, and it's timeless in general. So take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. What am I doing? I'm going to start with the Enchanted Map. I'm going to be reading from the book because these cards can be read in reverse, I just discovered. And then I will dive in with some tarot. Jojo made it. Hello. Good morning. I hope you had an excellent vacation. I don't know about vacation, but good time on the beach. Sounds fun to me. Anything on the beach, really. That's my happy place. All right. So, got my book there. I'm going to pick one card for you, for your person, and then for the relationship. It's interesting because yesterday, pulling these cards first, I did the reading for Gemini, and it seemed like things were going in one direction, and then tarot said it told a completely different story. So we'll see. All right. So you have Moonlight 51, which I think Gemini's person got this card in reverse. It was either Gemini or Taurus. I think Gemini. Your person has Ghostlands in reverse, number 17. And then the relationship. Ooh, Voodoo Ninja is here. Hello. Thanks for joining. For the relationship, we've got Golden Palace, number 23. Okay. That's very nice. So far, seems promising. We won't know anything until we get into the reading, but let me grab my readers so I can see. All right, Moonlight, upright. Some of these cards are pretty obvious what their meaning is, but some, like this one, not so much. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. So it's all about, with the moon, it's all about following your intuition, trusting your intuition. I think that's an image of an owl there in the moon. Like that's where you gain your wisdom. Is through tapping into your intuition. Oh, and it looks like it might be a hourglass there. Something about divine timing, perhaps. It's hard to tell what I'm looking at. Anyway, come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Okay. Resist second guessing yourself. For your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. And I feel like, especially people with Cancer in their chart, uh, really anybody with water in their chart tend to be much more intuitive and tapped into that. Because my feeling is that our emotions are directly tied to our intuition. When we can really find a balance within our emotions, that we are able to tap into that sixth sense much more easily. Ghostlands in reverse, number 17. And if I didn't say, yeah, I did say water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all being water signs have that. Anyway, Ghostlands in reverse. When the Ghostlands card appears reversed, it's a sign that you're wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There's no point longing for that which is already gone or hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you've created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future when this or that happens to make things better. Live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Stay away from the ghostlands of past and future. Avoid nostalgia and longing for something better. Find joy in what is present in your life today. Okay, so yeah, this person seems like they're either stuck in the past or longing for the future. They're having a hard time being present in and having gratitude for all the good that is happening right now. Maybe if you two had a relationship in the past, maybe they're longing for that, clinging to this nostalgic idea or just nostalgic feeling of how good things used to be. Maybe they're not anymore. Or maybe this is somebody who would like, they feel like if they could only get you in their life, nail you down. I said that for Gemini yesterday. Um, that then they would finally be happy. This is somebody I feel who they have a hard time filling their own cup, meaning they have a hard time just being being happy with themselves. They're always looking for the things outside of themselves to make them happy. They haven't learned how to essentially be their own best friend. And the problem with this is that they're always going to show up in their connections, romantic or otherwise, asking with their empty cup, asking for others to fill it, which never works out because either people are going to try and it's an endless pour, or you know people just don't even want to go there, like maybe having already experienced things like that. It's like there's a feeling of desperation in that. Oh, we've got some kitty confirmation right there. Hi, Charlie. Are you joining us? Okay, so Golden Palace. What are you doing? Hi. Okay, so in the upright, there is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. So, again, this is representing the relationship. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. Very promising. The message here is that self worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and furthering of tangible rewards. But things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. So maybe this is the kind of thing where this person has perpetually been living in the past or in the future hoping for something different, and you have this wisdom. Maybe your influence is allowing this connection, this relationship to grow and flourish. or maybe you are recognizing the potential for this. It's not it's not immediately obvious. There's a need to read between the lines. This this relationship, this connection can't be analyzed. It's it's definitely going from tapping into the intuition, following your gut. Um, but it it looks amazing. Anyway, so let me pull some cards for your person. I'm feeling tarot of mystical moments for them. The sun is here. Yay! Hello. Thanks for joining. Charlie? Oh, Charlie. I thought there was a Charlie in the chat. Cancer moon. That's right. Me too. Okay. So this person, this is how they're feeling. 5 of Cups. And what they're thinking is the 2 of Pentacles. It's a little washed out there. It's one of my favorite decks ever. And oh, I didn't even ask. Let's try that again. I'm gonna shuffle. Their intentions. The 7 of Pentacles. What is this person like about you and this connection? The Devil. I feel like, was it Aries or Taurus who had something, who had the Devil also? Might have to clarify that. What don't they like about you? The 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, by the way, the Devil is Capricorn energy. I'm just going to say it. 9 of Pentacles is, to me, that's Virgo energy. What are their next actions? 4 of Swords, which was the outcome for Gemini's person yesterday, in the reading yesterday. And potential outcome for this person, Ace of Swords. Okay, I like that. Well, okay, let me speak to this first. So, this person is dwelling on the past. They're feeling, they're longing for something that ended, for what they can't have. Um, for something that went astray, went sour, is what I'm getting. They could have put you in a third party situation, a love triangle, juggled you with somebody else, or maybe they were just really busy with their life, with things going on. Third party, I mean, it can be anything. It can be work, family, um yeah, whatever. Activities. They could be going back and forth right now, kind of vacillating between um trying to repair this or get it going again, and just letting it go. They feel like they're at a crossroads. They feel like there's been some amount of investment put into this connection. And but they see there's great potential here. But this person, they have a lot going on in their life, I think. And they could have somebody else romantically as well. But they're really mourning the loss of this connection. What they like about you is the devil. So, um, there's something so incredibly alluring about you. They could be Katie confirmation. I was gonna say deeply, intensely attracted to you. What is this devil? Knight of Pentacles. You're you're somebody who you take your time. You're very methodical. You could have some earth in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn. um, they feel like you you are very determined to get where you want. You're not very impulsive. You think things through. You take your time. This is very slow energy, but it's almost like an obsessive thing with you where you would rather things take forever, not forever, but you would rather it take twice as long than to misstep and have to deal with the fallout of a poor choice or something. You have a lot of integrity. Um, which typically the devil isn't associated with integrity. But I think this has to do with, maybe it has to do with the fact that you are very, they feel like you are hyper protective of yourself. And if anybody does not come correct, you are going to, there's something about you that is a little bit formidable, and they're so attracted to you. um but they like that when you set your sights on something, you become obsessed and you go for it. There's no stopping you. But it's not quick action. You realize the steps you need to take and you do it. You're very methodical and dependable. So what they don't like you don't like about you is the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, Rebecca is here. Yay. Hello. Thanks for joining. Um they you are very independent. You are self-made. You're very happy being in your own company. You could be single, enjoying the single life, feeling like there's no need to settle down right now, or you're just looking for the right person and you're not willing to compromise until you are absolutely 100% sure that th- that person, whoever it is worth committing to. Right now, you are committed to yourself wholeheartedly. And hyper hyper I don't know about that. I feel like they feel like you're hyper independent. Like you're just like, I don't have time for you. I'm just doing my own thing. And I think really what it is you recognize that something is up with this person, that they're they're balanced in some ways, but then they're also, you can tell that they have some healing they need to do. Whether you know this about them, like maybe they've told you their stories and you're just like, "Oh, okay, like this isn't, I want to be with somebody who has done their work, done their shadow work, that internal excavation, somebody who's working on themselves, who can stand up and meet me." And they have a very hard time with this. And it could be too that they're worried that you are going to get snatched up by somebody else. You're not giving them your much of your attention. With this card, I feel like you're just, yeah, you're like, oh, I love nature and I'm focusing on myself. And maybe you are you're being you're what's the word? You're being a good influence on this person because their next intentions, right? No, I already said their intentions. Um, their next actions is the four of swords. They are resting, taking time to themselves, healing. I think they understand that they need to rise to your level if they're going to get anything from you. And which is really good. So you may not even be in communication with them right now, and you are having to rely on your intuition. But I still feel like you're, until you have evidence, actual physical evidence of this person being coming correct, being matching you, being at your level, I don't know that you're gonna give them the time of day, or you'll just be like, you'll just humor them a little bit. But I love that the potential outcome here is the Ace of Swords, because this is about truth and clarity. I feel like after going within and really doing that healing, they're going to come out of it with a new understanding, some kind of epiphany about how they need to proceed, how they need to move forward with you. This is about a new beginning. Maybe they're going to come to you with some kind of offer, communicate kind of this new understanding they have. So let me go with, what deck am I going to use for Cancer? I'm going to use my Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. If we're lucky, we might get boobs. Because I am not monetized yet, so I have opinions about YouTube and their silly rules. Very strong opinions, apparently. Okay, so, oh yeah, I've been explaining. Okay, so for you, Cancer, how are you feeling? King of Cups, Kip Winger style. Oh yeah. What are you thinking about this person, about this situation? Eight of Cups. Interesting, because Gemini got Eight of Cups in how they felt about their person yesterday. Come on. Come on, brain. What are your intentions? Queen of Swords. Yeah, see? Once again, we've got the bird. You and she has the bird here. It's like your birds could have a could could play a special role for you. You could feel like birds are like your spirit animal, spirit guides. You get messages from birds a lot. Birds represent getting messages. Um, what do you like about this person? The Eight of Pentacles. What don't you like about them? Strength. That's Leo energy. Oh, and we got a boob. Woohoo. And next, your next actions. The Tower. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we're just falling, falling down out of the tower. That is Scorpio energy. And potential outcome on your end, on your side. Seven of Wands. Mm, mm. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, yeah. I can totally see why this person is grieving. You have taken your power back. You are. Oh, and by the way, King of Cups. That's also Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well. And Queen of Swords. That's air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know which one in particular, but feeling kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Um, you you have compassion for this person. You have a lot of love in general. This is kind of a trademark of Cancer. Um, very kind, very compassionate. You you're not holding whatever happened between you two. You're not holding it against this person. However, you know that you have to walk away because you need to focus on loving yourself, loving the people around you who do really deserve your time, your energy, your love. And you are putting up your boundaries. Very strong, healthy boundaries. You're not being mean about it. You are just you're demanding honesty and truth, which makes me think maybe this person has not been honest with you. They have not been forthcoming about certain things. And you just know that if somebody can't come correct, they're not worth your time. It's just going to be a big bag of drama and silliness and nonsense. And you're just not having it. You're just not. You like that this person is really, they work a lot. They work very hard to build themselves up, to create a good life for themselves. You recognize that they understand what it means to be dedicated, um, to getting a job done, to work on whatever it is, whether it's in their work life or their personal life. That they know how to push forward with something to achieve a goal, and they and you really appreciate this. What you don't like is strength. Why? What is this strength about? Knight of Pentacles. This is what This is funny. This is what they like about you. Knight of Pentacles, same card. And this is what you don't like about them. They're too slow. This is funny. They don't like that you take your time. Sorry. No, they do like that. You don't like that. You feel like this person, right? Of Pentacles and Strength. It's like they're constantly trying to rein in the beast. They're they want to have integrity in how they show up, but there's a part of them that is all I was going to say also formidable, but like I use that word for you, and I feel like it's beyond that. It's trying to think of the right word. Like hazardous. It's like if they don't keep themselves in check, you feel like you could get caught in their crosshairs. You could end up being attacked. Um, and it takes them, they're working on themselves, but it's taking them a really long time. I think you're much further along in your, um, come on, brain, like your self development path. And this person, they just, whether they've been working on themselves for a long time or they've only just begun, you feel like it's too slow. They need to somehow get a handle on themselves. And you don't trust them. You feel like maybe they coddle people that don't deserve, like they caught, maybe that's a part of it, is they, you see that they have people around them in their life that are potentially destructive, and it's like there's something in them that wants to help, or is attracted to that fierce energy, and they're always trying to like appease people to keep from getting attacked themselves. But ultimately it comes back to them, where they just they they're working on it. They're working on being in their integrity, but it's just way too slow for you. And so your next actions, it's the tower. You're saying, I'm not I'm not putting up with this. I'm not dealing with your nonsense. I don't feel like we're on the same page. You are taking too long to get to a point where I feel like I can even trust you. You're, I don't know, maybe you're just finally putting your foot down with them. You're completely walking away. Maybe this tower is happening because of you. You've been thinking about walking away. You've been thinking about putting this behind you, and maybe you finally do. What is this tower? What is this tower? See? 9 of Wands. Yeah, You're determined to move forward to because I feel like probably you have been hurt by something that has happened with this person, and you're done. You're determined to move forward even though you're the wounded warrior, and you're just like, I'm 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 walking away. I'm leaving. I'm leaving the situation. And because you know what you deserve. And in your final outcome, we have the 7 of wands, and you're just like, "You know what? I'm good where I'm at." You're very defensive. You're defending your your right to have a a um healthy, peaceful, happy relationship. If this per I feel like this person is going to come and talk to you, and you're going to be incredibly defensive and like I don't know if you could say anything to me that is going to change my mind. I'm I don't know. This person is holding a key. I feel like they're kind of saying they're offering up the key. They're saying I understand how to make this work now. And you're just like, "Nope, no, I'm good. I don't know whatever you figured out or decided." Like I'm hearing a tiger can't change its stripes. Now, whether that's true or not remains to be seen. And you'll know if you feel like this person is worth listening to eventually. But at least when this conversation happens, this person wants a new beginning, and you've got your boundaries up. You're just like, no, thank you. um, and this person, I don't know, they may have to work really hard to even get you to listen to them. But I keep looking at Golden Palace here. It could be the kind of thing where if you are feeling highly defensive against this person, you may want to try to lower those defenses enough to listen to what they have to say. And if you hear them saying things, or if your intuition is telling you that they're coming in all like, "Oh, I see how I could change," and you're just getting that hit of like, "Oh no, this person, they don't know what the heck they're talking about." Oh, I'm holding up the wrong card. Um, then yeah, you might be defensive. However, there's great potential here for not only prosperity, like physical prosperity in this relationship, but to actually get on the same page, to actually make this viable. It's for somebody out there, maybe for several people, this is doable. You can get past this hurdle. It's just going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of communication, building, rebuilding that trust. And you'll know. I think you'll know more quickly, sooner rather than later, if it's safe to continue to move forward with this person. With that Queen of Swords energy, you're just like, you know what? I know exactly what I want, and if I'm not getting it, then I'm done. And you're tapped into your intuition. You've got your head and your heart in balance. And you know that no matter what, you're good because you know how to fill your own cup. So it's just always a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.